In Nigeria, we always create content. Like, people actually go hard when they want to create content.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this video on my phone and I totally forgot to post the tutorial for you guys on YouTube, and so I decided to post it today and do a continuation of my experience as a makeup artist in Dubai. If you have not watched the previous video, you can watch it here. First and foremost, before you decide to relocate or japa, have a plan. Don't just go to another man's country simply because everyone is doing it. Like I said in my previous video, I knew I was going to do makeup. I also knew that there weren't a lot of black makeup artists here. So I took advantage of that and it really helped me a lot. So look for a void that you can fill and be strategic about it. Over here in Dubai, creatives don't really go all out with shoots and collaborations unlike back home in Nigeria. But you have to try as much as you can to put yourself out there. I feel like it's even recently we started to put in the work when it comes to collaboration, and even with that, some people do not want to collaborate. Most models here want to get paid, which is good because modeling is like a full-time job for some people here, unlike back home. So bottom line is, do what you can to put your best foot forward to achieve your goals and never underestimate the power of social media. So if you don't have a skill, learn a skill before you try to relocate. It doesn't even have to be an unconventional skill like mine, like makeup artist or photography. It could be a professional skill. Prepare yourself for your new location. And even if you have a skill before, like try and sharpen it so that when you get here you can be like one of the best, so that getting bookings or getting clients it will come really easy for you because people know that you can really do this, and the rest will just be a piece of cake through God's grace. Another thing you should consider is good relationship. Even though I am good at my job, I believe building a good relationship among people really helped me because they can easily plug me and mention my names in rooms I would never have thought that I would enter. Do you understand my point? Like, I remember when I first moved to Dubai, FMG was like one of the very first vendors I worked with. I would do shoots with her for a hair brand, and even though these were paid shoots, I mean, it actually puts me out there, and then people are also started to notice that, oh, this person works with FMG. Even at some point, people were even thinking that I was like the brand makeup artist because all her hair shoots, I was the only person that was doing it for her, like do makeup for the models. And through her, I would also get more bookings. Another thing that you have to consider before you even relocate is to have funds. Like, that is very important because Dubai is not cheap at all. Like, from rent to expense, in fact, it's not cheap. Nobody should even deceive you. This also goes out to like every other place you try to relocate to. Have funds, at least have an emergency fund that will sustain you for about 3 to 5 months in case you're not able to get a job, or maybe the skill that you have is not even paying you well. So have funds, something that you can always fall back on, something that can sustain you before you try to like get yourself something better to do. It is very important because out here in Dubai or abroad, it's not like Nigeria where you can always like get support from family members. If your light bill expires, you have to pay. If your water bill expires, you have to pay. Like, there is no, oh, please, or you start begging your landlord or anything. You have to pay. There's no a beg. So just try as much as you can to like have funds. It's very important. Another thing you should also consider is to have someone in the country at least to push you through, or even if you don't have someone, at least do a research, ask questions about the country, ask all the questions you need to know about the country and how to go about it. Before I and my husband relocated to Dubai, we had friends here that actually helped us. We also asked questions too, which was really good because you can't just move blindly. I also remember when some people or even makeup artists wanted to relocate here, they asked me questions in my DM and I tried my best to answer them. So don't be scared to like get into someone's DM and ask them questions politely. Worst come to worst, they will not answer, and you move on and find another solution. And I also believe that like the sky is big enough for everyone to fly. So if you can help people like to answer questions that they are that's really bothering them, you should help them. And if you're the one that's seeking for answers, don't do it in such a way that it could be bothersome to the person that is meant to answer your question. Just be very polite about it. I don't think that I've ever discouraged anybody to travel, to relocate, because I believe that if the time is right, if it's the right time for you to do that, you should relocate. I mean, the life is short. You should explore, do whatever you have to do on earth before we finally leave. And then the most important thing, pray. Like, I cannot even overemphasize this. Pray about your movement. Talk to your God. If you're a Christian, Muslim, a traditionalist, talk to your God about your movement, because to be honest, God is like the greatest. There is nothing that he would do that you should not involve him. You have to involve him in every step of the way. When I wanted to move to Dubai, I talked to God, I spoke to him, and up till date, everything that I talked to him about has manifested. When I wanted to move to Dubai, I prayed to God. I said, God, I'm going to a new city, and this city will bless me. I would give bread when people are asking for bread or begging for bread. Where there's a casting down, there shall be a lifting up of my soul. I would give to plenty. And that is what has always been happening in my life since I moved here. Like, God has been so awesome in my life that I cannot even relate to some people's struggle. I'm not saying that I don't have issues or problems, because nobody's life is perfect. What am I trying to say? Hold your God very strongly. Pray about your movement. Don't just walk blindly and say, oh, okay, everyone is doing this, let me do this. Think about it. Pray as well about anything that you want to do. We're almost at the end of this discussion and this tutorial, and even though I did not talk through the tutorial, I hope that you're able to learn something from what I have said and then from what you've watched so far. Please, if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comment section concerning makeup or my experience, my relocation. And please guys, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on this video please, it will mean a lot to me. And also let me know what you want to see on this channel guys, so please just let me know. Thank you for the support so far.